Hello everybody, and welcome back once again on the car wash tour. We stop at our third stop, Siegel High Schools. I talked to the head coach of the Siegel Stars, Coach Greg Wyant. Coach, where are we right now with the Siegel Stars? Talk about numbers, talk about just the progression since camp started, and I'll let you take it away.
Well, I mean, we're right in the middle of fall camp. It's been unusually wet and cool all fall long, so I'm worried about it turning hot on us and us not being real prepared for it. That's probably one of my worries. Number-wise, we're probably down number-wise a little bit. We're carrying about 86 or 87 on the roster, where last year we had about 100, 102, so we're down just a little bit. Other than that, camp's progressing along just about like normal.
You had a great signal caller last year. He's moved on over across the other side of town, but now a new kid steps up, or a couple of kids that might have a chance to start for the Siegel Star. How's that progression moving?
It's going good. Dakota's had a good fall so far. He's done a real good job, and we knew he would. He did well for us last year in a backup role, and as a practice player, he's done a great job for us the time he's been here. And I think he's ready to take over. I think he's ready to kind of get out there the first series and kind of get some of the jitters out and settle down and play a little bit. We told him last spring he's not Brent Stockstill.
No.
He's not going to be Brent Stockstill. He doesn't need to try to be Brent Stockstill. He needs to be Dakota Crane and be the best Dakota Crane he can be. So, we're looking for good things from him.
Right now, what are you trying to do as far as Jamboree-wise? As you go into Friday, you will go through your normal walkthrough and everything. What do you look for? Talk to some of the parents and the fans. What do you normally, as you go through a Jamboree?
You just really kind of look to work the kinks out and things. You want to make sure that that the headphones work and the managers know where to be, and we issue uniforms and all that goes smoothly, and your pregame warm-up stuff goes the way it's supposed to, and it's just a chance to get under the lights. It's just kind of a dry run, like a dress rehearsal it would be in theater or something like that.
Are you happy about hosting it, and are you happy about the format that they decided to do?
Yeah, we're happy about hosting it. I mean, Coach McDaniel came up with the idea, and we all kind of agreed and voted on it. And I think we're such a football crazed community in Rutherford County here. I think it's a great thing for our community to be able to come out and see every school on one night for a little while, and just a little preseason look of how everybody's going to be. And it's kind of a community gathering. We hope that a lot of people will come out that they're rivals across town at work or things like that, but they can come out and sit next to each other and enjoy the game and things like that.
Not to derail and talk about next Friday night, but what needs to happen between now and next Friday? What does Siegel need to really do to be prepared for next Friday night when we go full speed?
Well, we need to be crisp and sharp on this Friday night. We need to go out and make sure that we're executing and our timing's right and those types of things. We're still a ways away right now. We've got about a week and a half. We've got about 5 more practices to get in before we have to go on air live, I guess is what you'd say. But we still got a few things to work on. We're going to try to get some of those kinks worked out this Friday night, and then go into game week, and prepare for Blackman.
Message anything to the parents and fans, anything you'd like to say to them. Coach McDaniel said be patient. I mean, is there anything you can that you, as a group message, would you like to say to the people as we get ready to start the 2013 season?
No, just excited about seeing, everybody's excited about football. Hopefully, we'll fill the stands up. Coming off the best record in school history, hopefully, it generates a whole lot of interest and a whole lot of fanaticism, I guess is what you'd say, in our fan base, and we can get a lot of people in the crowds to support these kids. They've worked hard this off season. They know. First thing we probably talked about last spring is, I asked them what their record was last year, and they all looked at me and said 13-1, 13-1. I was like, no, y'all's record is. Y'all didn't have a record last year. This team didn't play last year, so it's a completely different group of kids. They get the chance to step in the spotlight, some of them, and it's their time to shine a little bit. And I think they're excited about that. And I'm excited to see them get out there and give it everything they got.
Great job, great job. Well, Friday night right here, you will be the last game, so you'll go off at 8 against Laverne, right?
Yeah, if everything goes as planned, we'll be off at 8 o'clock, and that'll be great.
Everybody come on out here to Siegel High School. That'll be this Friday night. First game is at 6 o'clock, and we'll run through 3 of them, and you'll get a chance to see 6 teams compete. Y'all be here.